Hey, what's up guys, it's Val here coming to you with another PvP video. It's been a while, it's been about a week before I've released anything, but this is going to be PvP commentary because I haven't done one of these for a long time. It's mostly been guides. I know you guys love the guides, but I feel like I need to get some commentary Warfront gameplay out there. So here it is. Right now I'm just doing a 61 Ranger build due to the buffs that were implemented. I've been trying it out. I've played 61 Ranger before. It was alright. It was decent. I liked it more before though because Twin Shot had a crit roll. So basically, what would happen is since Twin Shot hits twice, if the first one critted, then the second one would crit as well, all the time, no matter what. Now they're individual crit rolls. So if the first one crits, it still has to roll for the second. So getting both of them to crit is kind of hard. It's a lot higher, lower chance, I should say, but you know it's still pretty effective. I mean, with the increased damage, it's doing a lot. Twin Shot is what basically 39 to 40% of your damage, so that's crazy. It does hit hard. Highest I've procced someone, he was probably under gear, was about 16k with one Twin Shot, so that took a big chunk out of his health. Yeah, probably took him by surprise, but yeah, it's pretty decent. You'll see right there, just 5400 right there. So it does hit hard. It's no joke, but yeah, take in mind the look at the players that I do kill though, and you know, take in mind what their gear may be when I hit them with a Twin Shot. On a gear player, a non-crit will hit them for about 2400 each, it looks like. That's what I was noticing. So yeah, it's not bad. It's still fun to play with, and 61 Ranger is so easy to play. Oh my god. If you want to play it, go ahead. I mean, the only thing I don't like about it, I prefer 61 Marksman because of the purge. That's why, like, I mean, as a Ranger, 61 Ranger, and you 1v1 a healer, and the healer knows what they're doing, and they are good, you will not kill them. Just it's as simple as that. You're not going to kill them. You have an interrupt, but it's not a silence. Marksman will be able to kill the 1v1 because he can purge their buffs. He also has a silence, so he's going to have the upper hand. But 61 Ranger, I mean, it's fun to play every now and then. It's still a good spec. But in terms of helping your team or, you know, getting caught in those 1v1s, Marksman is your way. I mean, 61 Ranger will win it out versus other classes sometimes because it's kind of, I guess it's just preference, because here's the thing. 61 Ranger has diffuse. That's what makes it insanely good for, you know, if you get caught in a 1v1 or if you need to get away. What it does is basically redirect all damage taken to your pet. All damage taken. And my pet has about 19k, and I have 28k about. I think it is 29k I think. So, yeah, I think it's 29. So I'd have basically about 48,000 health if you consider my pet as an extension. And that's crazy as a ranged player and who's doing this much damage. So you still get a root, but it's a little delayed, so it's not always that accurate. You have to do it a little ahead. There's really not that many abilities to manage. You know, keep Splinter up, Ace Shot. You want to keep Ace Shot up. Piercing Shot, you can use that on warriors or, you know, who have a lot of armor. You keep Headshot up for the 5% damage buff, and you only have to refresh that every 60 seconds or so depending on how many comp points you use. But yeah, as for Marksman though, you have tons of abilities, tons of utility. It's easier to kite in that build because this one you don't have any break-free snares. Like in Marksman, you'll get the on the double where you'll be immune to any movement impairing effects, and this you won't. And that comes in handy when trying to get away. You know, warrior tries to pull you, you can just use that. You know, it's really preference. If you want to try it out, go ahead. I prefer 61 Marksman at the moment. I told you why, because of the purges and, you know, the utility and, you know, being out in the silence. I love the silence. So it's just preference. I do have the crystal for all those now, and I noticed they put in the physician crystals now. And just a heads up, guys, Had this happen to a friend. He bought the luminous crystal thinking it would be good for PvP, but do not buy it. That is only for PvE right now. I don't think PvPers will get them. It's tough to say what's going to happen. So yeah. Oh, also people have been asking me, am I going to be in the PvP tournament coming up? And the answer is no. Here are the reasons. Naked Stone and Cupcakey, yes, they are running, but they're running with another rogue right now. It's Profit, and it's because I'm not going to be able to make the next tournament because the school finals are coming up. Too much studying to do, and I just can't do that right now. There will be one next month that I think I can make. We'll see what my schedule is like. But right now, I have higher priorities other than Rift, so I'm not going to be able to make that tournament. I wish I could, because I love doing PvP, but I'm not going to be able to make that one. So I don't know how it's going to go. I hope they record it because I want to go back and watch it. I have some other friends who are running in there, like, let's see, Gank T, or I call him Gank T, but you know, it's Ganked. Ganked, who is it? Ganked, Revert, Interax. You got Aborticus is running, I think, with Nightmarish, and I don't know who their healer is. I don't know if they're running here. I assume they are. And several others. I think Nurse Shot has a team. I don't know if he got in or not, because I think he signed up late, so I'm not sure if he's going to be in or not. I think Heat Ghost is running. I don't know all the teams that are going, but it should be fun. I mean, I wish I could be in this one, but sadly I won't be able to make it. So hopefully it goes well. Also, a couple things here. Just real quick, back to the Ranger build. Your pet does hit fairly hard, so try to keep your pet up at all times, and take in mind when your pet dies and you resummon your pet, you will have to rebuff it with, God, I forgot what it's called, but where it does 15% of the damage it deals will heal you, so it takes 15% of that damage to heal you. So you'll have to rebuff it in that, so keep that in mind. Also, what was the other thing I was gonna say? I forgot what the other thing was. God. Well, I'm really bad at that. But yeah. So Ranger it hits fairly hard. He hits for He can hit for 1K. His Bloodhound or something like that. That's what it's called. Bloodied Howl or something. Yeah. I can't remember. But yeah, the pet you do want to be using is the Blood Raptor. Just keep that in mind. Don't use the wolf. It's useless. Oh. Yeah, don't use the wolf, it's useless. Don't use the boar unless you're just don't use the boar. Unless you're running, you know, Marksman Ranger hybrid, but this is a different build. So yeah, that's really it for the build. I can give it to you guys if you want. Let me know if you want to see a 61 Ranger guide. I can make one for you. Because I know, actually, yeah, I haven't done that, so I can make a 61 Ranger PvP guide. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments. Just say, yeah, throw it out there. I want to see that vid. I'll put it out. I'll make it. I'll probably make it regardless, but I just want to know how many people want to see it. So we'll see. I'll probably get that out next. But what I really want to start doing here is showing more gameplay, because I have mostly guides, but I wanted to show a lot more Warfronts, ganking, and all that, because I love doing that. And I have footage, but I just haven't been posting it. So, excuse me. Yeah, so this Warfront's not too exciting. It's, you know, average Warfront. I was solo queuing because I just didn't have anyone on. There were people on, just couldn't get anyone to group. This Insoy guy, I'm sorry I didn't group with you, but I was, you know, busy in a Warfront. Couldn't do that, and I didn't after because I didn't need this video. So I'm doing it now. So, yeah, sorry about that. I will try to run with you another time. But yeah. Look at that 4K crit. That's insane. I mean, twin shot, it's so hard. And well, 5.9. That's because I didn't use all 5 combo points, I should say. So yeah, that's another thing I should touch up on. And actually, that was a double shot, freaking twin shot. But don't always just try to go with the 5 combo points and use twin shot. Sometimes it's better just to use 1, 2, or 3, or 4, because really depending on how much they health, because it still takes fairly big chunks out of them. So if you catch a healer low, just go ahead and throw off that 1 combo point or 2 combo point. It's really not that big of a deal. So make sure to use Shadow Fire. That's important too. And you want to use your burst. Ableism, and I'm getting into the guide stuff though. That's what I put in the guide. But yeah, just use it. Make sure to use that when you use twin shot. Don't use it with freaking headshot. It's a waste. So yeah. Oh, on other news, I do have a level 60 warrior. You already know I have a level 60 mage now too, so I can give you mage videos on there. I do not have a cleric. I do not think I'm going to level cleric. I just don't want to. So yeah. And on the new souls, this is probably something you guys are excited about. I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. I don't know whether I'll be able to. We'll see what happens. You know, prices, and you know, it depends. We'll see what goes on. It'll be interesting. I don't know if I'll use them really. I actually kind of want to give them because we'll see if they're how sub souls they'll use, but we'll see. If it turns out, you know, they're pretty effective and stuff, I might get them. But right now I'm geared towards not. Don't really want to pay for them right now. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe in the future. So, and also one thing I'm irritated about, they took out the 5s in this game. I know nobody used them, but it's kind of irritating that they took those out. It was kind of good knowing they were there, because you know you could always go back to those and use them if you wanted to. Set up 5v5s. So but that's why I sit on C-Stone, I guess, you know, for World PvP, so you can do those little matches out there. And that brings me to the point where I hate that they removed faction v faction. That's something I loved in WoW. Yeah, and I've been thinking about going back to WoW, but it's really tough because I love this game. I'm having a lot of fun. It's a great community and a lot of people. So I don't know. We'll see how the new expansion for that game is. I just hate the talent trees in this. I mean, in WoW right now compared to this. I mean, they did such a good job on this for the talent trees. How many different souls you can do. I just don't like how there's tanks, heals, and everything. That's what annoys me. Like how you can be. One class can do everything. That's annoying. So yeah, I got 22-0, top damage, top KBs. Hope you guys like the commentary and hope you guys like the gameplay. You want to see Ranger build? Let me know. As again, thank you for watching. All right, see ya.